This is Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. This is my analysis and overall thoughts on this edition coming to Cedar Point in 2025, which, if you're watching this, it probably already is 2025. What am I talking about? It is 2025. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about our coaster. What the actual hell? Like, this coaster was at Energylandia. It was planned for Energylandia, never opened. Went to Six Flags Mexico. Everything was shipped there. They said, no. And then they sent it to Cedar Point. What in the world? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this ride's layout. So, you start with 168 feet. Pretty tall, but it's given nature of the ride. It's tilt coaster. It needs a lot of room to tilt, so 168 feet. This is like only one of like a couple coasters under 200 feet in this park. That's crazy. Usually it would be like over 200 feet. There's like maybe one, maybe two. This park has 8 coasters, or 8 rides. The Power Towers, Millennium Force, Top Thrill Dragster, Magnum XL 200, Valraven, and I think, I know there's one more. I don't remember. But anyway, like I was saying, we have you ascend up your lift hill. And then when you get to the top, you take a left-hand turn. Then you obviously, the climax of the ride, you're going to tilt down looking toward the midway next to the train and Rougarou. Then you're going to bank downwards down a curb drop, go into a camelback that twists into a dive loop. Then you go through a heartline roll or a corkscrew. Then you go through a double down under the queue into this weird, like, twisted camelback. Then you go through another heartline roll or corkscrew. It's whatever you want to call it. And then I assume you hit the brakes. So it's 2,965 feet long. So that's pretty long for a coaster of this. I didn't, because like if you look at Gravity Max over in Germany or Japan, it's only like you do the big drop, then you go through a vertical loop, a helix, and then you hit the brakes, and that's it. This is a full layout, and it's new gen Vekoma. What's crazy is Circuit Breaker didn't even open yet. This is gonna open before Circuit Breaker. Circuit Breaker was announced in like 2022 or 2021. This got announced like 4 months ago. But I don't know. Theme parks are weird. I'm not head of the business. I don't know anything behind the scenes. I'm only a coaster enthusiast over here complaining behind a screen. What can I say? Anyway, let's talk about, we only have 2 inversions, which it feels like there's more than 2. But I think that's just me. We have a vertical angle of 90. Obviously, there's 13 airtime points. That's almost as many as Steel Vengeance on the other side of the park. Just kidding. But we got a speed of 58 miles per hour, so there's nothing crazy about the speed. I know, it's Cedar Point, they're supposed to break every record. Come on, give them a break. They just did Top Thrill 2. I don't want to see people getting mad about them adding a Vekoma tilt coaster, because people are so annoying about this. Anyway, what is my overall opinion of the ride? I like it. I definitely like it. It's a Vekoma tilt coaster. Obviously, I'm going to like it, because the only other one like this is in Japan, and I know not many people get to go to Japan to ride a roller coaster. All things Coaster Studios. But No, it's so cool that we're getting this. I think the 168 feet is the vertical tilt, definitely, obviously. But it's going to be, let's talk about location next. This coaster, it's located next to Rougarou's first drop, Millennium Force's turnaround, and Valraven's last dive loop. It's on the midway next to the train station. And it's right by, if you go into the park, take a left after Raptor, head toward Rougarou, and you'll see it. It's like at Dragster's Spike, basically. It's over by Iron Dragon's station. So anyway, that is my thoughts on Siren's Curse coming to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio in 2025. Vekoma, you're headed in the right direction. But that's gonna do it for me today. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.